The proposed budget of the judiciary next year is high in the agenda of the House Appropriations Committee tomorrow. But representatives of the Supreme Court are expected to face tough questioning from panel members of the Judicial Development Fund. Again, here's Freddie Abando with the details.
Last week, Supreme Court Chief Justice Mario Lourdes Sereno, her Deputy Court Administrator and Deputy Clerk of Court failed to attend the House Justice Committee's hearing on two proposed bills to reform or repeal the Judicial Development Fund. Tomorrow, it's a must for Sereno or any justice off the bench, the court administrator, to face the House Committee on Appropriations to tackle the proposed 2015 budget of the judiciary amounting to 19.5 billion pesos. The High Court is expected to undergo tough questioning from members of Congress on the status of the JDF created by Presidential Decree 1949 issued by the late President Marcos. Yearly since 2009, legal fees have been collected to fund the JDF, which is allocated for benefits, allowances, and bonuses of officials and employees and operational expenses of the judiciary.
Yung appropriations nila, which they get from Congress, should never be lower than the previous year. Pero in-expand nila yung definition to mean anything already that they do is under fiscal autonomy, which is not also proper.
So bottom line?
Bottom line is dialogue. We will talk with them.
You spoke about
Ngayon, mayroong particular issue about a revisiting of the JDF. I think it is napapanahon na. I recall noong panahon ni Chief Justice Davide, talagang inopen na itong issue na to. Ito ang ginawang main ground to impeach him. Although mayroong mga underpinnings doon, alam naman natin yung mga tunay na dahilan.
Plenty of people are saying na the JDF daw is not taxpayers' money. Di ba taxpayers' money yun? Kasi those are fees eh. Since Congress, repository kami ng taxes, di ba? Fees. Di dapat malaman namin through malaman ng tao, through their representatives, about yung kung ano nangyayari sa wherever their money is going.
Congressman Fariñas is the author of a bill which calls for reforms in the implementation of the Judicial Development Fund. The other bill, authored by Committee Chairman Neil Tupas, proposed the repeal of the said fund. Fariñas said it's time for the Supreme Court to account and be audited on the utilization of the funds. Fariñas and Tupas want the transfer of the JDF to the National Treasury instead of being managed exclusively by the Supreme Court Chief Justice. Their concern is the utilization of the funds above board. Bayan Muna Party List Congressman Nery Colmenares warned his peers not to use the JDF issue in retaliation against the High Tribunal's ruling of declaring the PDAF and the DAP unconstitutional.
Ang palagi lang na sinasabi ng taong bayan, huwag gamitin ng issue as a parang sanction sa Supreme Court because of the DAP decision. So, kung ang pag-raise ng issue is to harass the Supreme Court for its decision sa DAP, that is unacceptable.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.